Welcome guys to another episode of Monster Review, where we take a look at tech, tips, and how-to videos. Today we got another sensor here. We have the sensor from Monoprice, the door sensor from Monoprice. I picked up one of these sensors for 10 bucks, so I got two for 20. And I love testing out different sensors. I have a SmartThings hub, and I've used the SmartThings sensors. I've used the Xiaomi sensors, and now I've gotten the chance to test out the Monoprice sensors. So let's go ahead and open this bag for the Monoprice sensors. And here we go. Nothing too fancy. It is ironic, I know that, but still gonna state it anyway. I had two SmartThings sensors. One went dead, one worked. It still works up till this day. I'm using it right now for my laundry room. Basically, I have a small laundry room, and there's a door, and the way I have it set up is that every time you open the laundry room door, the light will automatically come on, and when you close the laundry room door, the light will automatically turn off. This is possible by using the SmartThings hub, the SmartThings sensor, and a Wemo light switch. And the reason why I have it like this is because the laundry room is so small, you're not going to close the door behind you. You're pretty much going to leave it open, do your business, and then close it back. So that one is one of the sensors that came with the SmartThings hub, and it's still working to this day. There was two, one is dead. It's in the garbage. Then I had two Xiaomi sensors, one installed on a sliding door in the back and one installed in the front door in the front. Again, one went dead, one still works. The one for the sliding door doesn't work anymore, so it's useless, but the one at the front door still works up to this day. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if like both of these will work a couple weeks from now, a couple months from now, or if one will stop working, or they both will stop working. But I can say that it probably took about 2 to 3 months before the Xiaomi sensor and the SmartThings sensor went dead. So it does take a while. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on these sensors and see how well they do. Now, just for fun, I have the Xiaomi sensor here and the SmartThings sensors here, and just to compare the size of them. You can see the Xiaomi sensor is a lot smaller, probably going to be the smallest of the bunch. The SmartThings sensor is pretty big. It's just a cover. Unlike the Xiaomi sensor, the entire thing doesn't come off of the mounting base. It just the front cover. For the Xiaomi sensor, the entire thing comes off of the mounting plate. So anyway, this is natively supported by the SmartThings hub. Go figure, because it's made by SmartThings also. And the Monoprice, there are rumors that they are natively supported with SmartThings also. Well, it might not natively be supported, but unlike the Xiaomi, which needs a custom device handler, I believe the Monoprice is much easier to add to your SmartThings hub. So that being said, let's open the Monoprice sensor. And right off the bat, it comes with AAA batteries. That's exciting. That's awesome right there, because let me tell you something. These small batteries, they're expensive. The SmartThings sensor uses CR2450 batteries, so I got a bulk from Amazon, and they work, but I replace them probably every 2 months. The cost of keeping this operational is going to end up costing quite a bit of money. I also have the motion sensor, SmartThings motion sensor, and it uses the same battery, the CR2450. But the reason why I stopped using it is because I used the same brand that I got for this into my motion sensor, but I have to replace it probably every 2 weeks, because this motion sensor is just it's a battery hog, and it just drains those cheap Chinese batteries. The original Panasonic that came with the sensor didn't really do that much better, so that's why I haven't really gone to Walmart and picked up an Energizer CR2450. That and the fact that I don't really need a motion sensor. And then this uses CR1632. Price watch for this battery. This battery is the original that came with the Xiaomi sensors. I've got these Xiaomi sensors, I want to say 5-6 months ago. So they're doing really well. I'm surprised. I don't know if I mentioned this, but these are Zigbee sensors, which is why you need a little bit of a knowledge adding it to SmartThings. You need to know about device handlers and device type. These sensors are Z-Wave Plus sensors. They're Z-Wave sensors. So basically they will work with any hub that uses Z-Wave. Kind of big. It looks like it's easy to install. It's pretty big. So looking at all three sensors, you can see here that the Monoprice is the biggest, and that's probably due to the fact that it uses regular AAA batteries. However, although it's big, I think the fact that it uses AAA batteries is going to be a huge savings, because that means you won't have to spend money on CR2450s and CR1632 batteries. You can just use standard AAA batteries that you get at your local retailer. So that's pretty awesome. Definitely going to watch though and see how well battery life is with the Monoprice sensor. But yeah, it is fairly big. It's the biggest of the three, like I said. But I'm excited to try these out. One of my favorite things about using the Xiaomi sensor is that it's very discreet when it's on the door. Not a lot of people realize there's a sensor on it. The SmartThings sensor is also a little bit discreet. It's not too noticeable. This, however, I feel like this is going to be very noticeable. Like people are going to be able to spot it on the door or see it on the door, you know, fairly easy because of how big it is. My plan is to install one on the garage door entrance, basically the door that leads from my garage to the house. And also I'm going to install one on my sliding door. As I said before, I had a second Xiaomi sensor on that sliding door, but it stopped connecting with my SmartThings hub, so I had to constantly repair it with my SmartThings hub, which is a pain. If you saw my video on the Xiaomi sensors, you can see how painful it is to, you know, to pair it up with your SmartThings hub. So I just tossed it. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. It detects when a door is open or window. Tamper Sensor sends an alert to the controller if the sensor is tampered with. Okay, so that's what that switch is for. That switch is a tamper switch, so basically if someone tampers with it, pulls it off the door, it activates and lets you know someone's tampering with it. Sweet. It uses the latest backward compatibility revision of Z-Wave technology. Awesome. Up to 1 year battery life. Oh, sweet. That is awesome. 1 year battery life. So this thing is going to be very low maintenance. And seeing that it also uses AAA batteries, it's just a win-win. Not only does it last long, but it uses a common battery. I love products that use common batteries. Z-Wave Plus provides 67% improvement in transmission range. Interesting. Z-Wave Plus offers plug-and-play inclusion network-wide. Alright, so let's go ahead and set this up. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out my phone and put it into SmartThings here. Okay, so now my phone is searching for a thing. So let's press this latch button and remove that. Open the battery. Okay, so we put the battery in. Here's the Z-Wave button here. We're basically going to hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and let go. That's going to light up. Should just pop up on the phone. There we go. Alright, so now it's showing up on the phone here. Let's rename this. I forgot how easy it is to, pair sensors that, Z-Wave sensors that are actually supported. Here's the Xiaomi sensor right here. Device is unavailable. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Alright, it's pretty cool. So you see the battery life here. It is a very basic standard sensor. You're not getting anything fancy. Like for example, you can do recently smart apps. You can, you can do anything you want if you have like a hub like SmartThings. But let me show you, like, for example, let's go into the laundry room sensor. As you can see, this sensor is made by SmartThings, and not only does it show you open and close and battery, but it also shows you the temperature. So you can use this sensor to also report the temperature to SmartThings and have SmartThings take care of your AC handler and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. But it's pretty much the same as this sensor. It just has the inclusion of that temperature sensor. All right, so let's go ahead and install this on my sliding door. And that does it for the Monoprice Z-Wave Plus door and window sensor. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you thought this video was bad and horrible and totally not helpful, thumbs down works also. Thanks for watching. Have a great one.